Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so this is my first live on YouTube. Hey, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm not sure. Let's see. Trying to do stuff. So good morning. I don't know how many of my subscribers are going to come on, but this is my first live. Oh, it's a little loud. So this is a morning nuggets. I'm trying to figure out what is going on my screen. How do I close this? Save. No. Just do that. Oh my goodness.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Not that long. Wait, say that again. Oh, okay. Okay. You're welcome. So, hey, everybody. Oh, I just needed to click something. So, hey, everybody. This is my first live. I don't know how many people are going to come on here, but I had a morning revelation. Well, no, I had a morning thought, right? I was wondering if quarantine made us less courteous. Like, did being behind masks make us less friendly, right? And let me tell y'all why I asked that. So I am traveling on my travels, right? And the place that I am staying is it's like dormitory style, right? So it's a lot of, like, it's other people that are in your room or whatever, and no, you guys didn't all travel together, but I realized, like, I speak to people, like, I say good morning in the morning, right? And I realized that people don't always speak back, right? And people are more likely to kind of like just put their head down versus speaking, right? So I was wondering to myself, like, did quarantine and COVID, like, did it make us less friendly? Or is, like, kindness kind of like a cultural thing? Is saying good morning a cultural thing, right? Like, does everybody say good morning? Or do some people, like, just wake up and, like, start their day, right? Do some people, like, maybe they were raised in a home where when you got up in the morning, you didn't speak to each other and say, hey, good morning, right? Because I notice I always speak and say good morning to people, but people don't always, like, a lot of times people don't respond. I be wanting to say, did you hear me say good morning to you? But then I had to start realizing that, like, maybe it's maybe it's like a cultural thing. Like, maybe it's not a thing, to, like, say good morning, right? Because I'm like, didn't we all just sleep in this room last night? Like, at least we could do is say good morning to each other in the morning time. But then I started to think to myself, like, maybe saying good morning is a cultural thing. Like, maybe everybody doesn't do that, right? So good morning. Yes. Thank you. I know that's right. Because I was like, I hope it's not going to be cold and rainy all day. 891, maybe. Does that sound about right? Okay. I think you need to come down this ramp here. Yeah, and somebody will. So yeah, you guys, that's so funny. I said nobody was saying good morning to me. Now everybody's saying good morning. So yeah, I started to wonder, like, maybe maybe certain levels of courtesy are a cultural thing, right? And I try not to judge people, right, by the things that they do, but instead kind of like understand like where it, you know, where that behavior may have come from. So that's, did somebody see you? Give me one second. So yeah, guys, I wanted to feel like a kind of way, like, oh my God, I can't believe people are so rude. But then I was like, well, maybe they don't expect me to say good morning. So that's why they don't say good morning. Or maybe they don't expect me to say good morning. So that's why when I say good morning, you know, they don't respond, right? So yeah, like I want to pose the question, like I wonder, did quarantine make us less courteous, less kind? And I wonder, is saying good morning, is that like is it like a cultural thing, right? Like, is it something, because like I walked past somebody in the hall and I'm like, good morning, and they just kind of look down and I'm just like, wow, like people may have been raised in homes where people don't say good morning in the morning, you know? Um, so yeah, I know I have subscribers from all over the world. So drop me a comment below. Even after this live goes off, let me know. Oh, you're welcome. Let me know if um, saying good morning is a cultural thing. Did we lose some of our kindness and courtesy um, in during, you know, quarantine, like being away from each other? Did being behind masks make us less friendly? Did being behind masks cause us to wear more masks, right? Um, so yeah, those is my born in those is my burning morning thoughts. But yeah, you guys, so I am in New York chilling, and I had to get out here and get some of this morning weather, right? It's kind of rainy here, so I hope it is going to sunny up some. But yeah, you guys, this is my first live. Welcome to my first live. So yeah, I'm just out here enjoying some morning time, right? I'm about to journal. I'm about to do some journaling because I got some thoughts in my head that I need to get out of my head. I also want to know how many people journal. How many people journal? And I want to know how many people do burn letters, right? A burn letter is when you write a letter to a particular person or situation. I think you could write a letter to a particular situation, right? And then after you get done, you actually burn the letter. It's like a coping mechanism. Not coping. No. Do I want to say coping? Is that the word I want to use? Coping mechanism. No, I want to say it's more like a form of, it's a tactic. It's not a coping mechanism, it's a tactic. So yeah, how many of you guys utilize journaling and burn letters, right? So you can write a particular person or a situation, right? And even most times a burn letter, you're not actually going to send it to the person, right? And after that, you burn it or you tear it up or, you know, you dispose of it. It's kind of like a way of kind of like bringing closure to a situation that you wouldn't really be able to. Let me see. I want to see something. I want to see something. I just wanted to see if it would let me change my camera. It said no, honey. No, honey bunny. I want to sit this up some though. Oh, that ain't gonna work. So yeah, you guys. Drop me a comment. Is that a little better? That's a little. So, I'm trying to sit this up some so the orientation isn't so easy. But yeah, you guys, drop me a comment. Let me know, even after this goes off, let me know if you guys utilize burn letters. How many of you journal, right? Tell me what y'all think about saying good morning. Like, is it a cultural thing, or is just being courteous? Like, did our level of courtesy and kindness go down with COVID and quarantine, right? Yo, you know what? Let me tell y'all about manifestation, because I'm sitting out here like, nobody's kind. And every person that has walked by has smiled or said good morning. Right? So, that takes me to another point. Sometimes it's just not good enough to complain about our situation. We got to go out here and do something different to get something different, right? Or remain different. Remain different. Right? I'm sort of like an alien, and I don't want to be any different, you know. I speak, I say good morning, I say, you know, I do all of that kind of stuff, and I realize like I don't want to be any other kind of way, regardless to those around me. Now, sometimes I just be like, yeah, in my mind, I'm just like, yo, we can't speak to each other and be courteous. But yeah, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm going to change. I seek to change the environment around me, right? Versus succumbing to it. I'm never going to succumb to the atmosphere, right? But I'll change it, right? Can we talk about it? So, yeah, so everybody that has walked by, that has looked over here, has spoke and smiled. So that goes to show that we can change. We can change. Oh, I don't know what that is. Yeah, so that goes to show me that we can actually change our environment, right? And although we're not here to change people per se, our energy, the energy that we bring to a situation can definitely affect the environment around us, right? So I am, this is my first live, so y'all gotta not really excuse me, but it's weird because I feel like I'm looking over here, but my camera is over here. So this is my first test live. Yeah. So drop me a comment. Good morning. I am looking to get to know my subscribers, build my subscribers. So if you like what I have to say, like, share, subscribe. Most of all, subscribe, right? So that when I go live, we can get it in together. So definitely subscribe so you know when I post a video, when I go live, right? So yeah, I am basically looking to, you know what, this is my first live. Let me tell y'all a little bit about me. So I am Queen TV, right? I am a Reiki healer, Chakra Healer, or Chakra, I don't know, specialist, or what have you. I really am into the way that we can utilize the things around us to make us well, right? Including energy, right? I am looking to build my subscribers, right? I'm looking to build a community, really. I'm looking to build a community of people that are into the things that I'm into. Like, where the Starseeds at? So I'm looking to build a community of like-minded individuals, right? Because it can be hard out here in this world, and especially whenever you are a spiritual being having a human experience, right? Um, Sometimes it's hard because you're just like you're just a different person from a lot of the people that you may know, right? Everybody's not a starseed, um, and then everybody's not a starseed of the light kind, right? So with that, at times, as a starseed, you feel different. You like, I don't want to be here. I don't like it here, right? Let me see what time it is. It's like I can check out. So yeah, you guys. So make sure that when you watch the video, you subscribe, hit the bell button, so that you know whenever I post a video. When I go live, right? I'm gonna be doing some lives because I want to get to know my subscribers, right? And just build a community of like-minded individuals. You know, I've never been the type of person that's like huge on numbers. I'm not chasing numbers. I'm chasing destiny, right? I'm not huge on numbers, but I do want to connect with like-minded individuals, right? For me, it's not about the numbers, because it's more about the message, right? And it's more about being able to help people in a real way, and help people to heal, and have somebody else that they can relate to, right? Because my spiritual awakening was crazy, right? And if it wasn't for other like-minded individuals that I'm sorry, y'all, this is so awkward. I'm still learning this. Let me see. I wonder if I flip. Let me see what happens if I flip it like this. So apparently it makes me stay in... I don't know. Oh no, I flipped it. Apparently it makes you stay in this it makes you stay in this orientation, but I just feel like I'm looking over here. I'm still trying to get it together, y'all. So I feel like I'm looking over here. Whenever I'm looking straight, I feel like oh, that's weird. Anyway, so yeah, you guys, so I will post this video. And if you watch it and you like what I have to say and you are not a subscriber, because I realize my videos have a lot of views, but I'm not sure how many of those people actually are subscribed, right? So I want you guys to not forget to subscribe, so that so you know when I post a video. And oh my goodness, y'all, there's this bird. He got a cheese doodle in his mouth. He like, good morning, this breakfast. So yeah, you guys, I want you guys to know whenever it is that I go live, because I want to be able to interact with my subscribers, right? But yeah, like I was saying, it's not necessarily so much about the numbers with me, but it's more about building a community, right? Because I feel like people need people. We need people, and people need other like-minded individuals to connect with, right? So I want to be that. I started off on Facebook, right? But I realized that social media can be very toxic, and there's just a lot of things that I don't want to take into my energy, right? So with that being the case, I shut certain social media platforms down. Now, certain ones I may go back to at a later time in the future, right? But as of right now, I find it very, very, very important to protect my energy. And with that being the case, it's just certain things, I just don't want to be connected to at this time, right? So yeah, so I'm over here on YouTube or whatever. So I'm over here on YouTube. I'll be doing my lives from here. So make sure you like, comment, right? So the question I'm posing today is, did COVID make us less courteous, right? Are we less courteous to people, or is kindness a cultural thing, right? Is the kindness of the people, and I know they say, like, depending on, like, where you are, people are, like, different, right? Because, like, today I was like, maybe I need to move to the South, which is, I know the people in the South are nicer. Like, somebody I know visited Atlanta, and they was just like, yo, like, it's just so different. Like, people actually, like, they said, basically what they said was the Southern hospitality is real, right? So yeah, so that's what good morning. How are you? Good, good. You too. So yeah, you guys, be the love that you want to see in this world, okay? Be the love you want to see. Be the light that you want to see, right? Because this world is really dark, if we tell the truth. This world is really dark, and it needs some light. So be the light that you want to be, the light that you want to see. Be the love that you want to see, right? Be the difference that you want to see in the world. And although sometimes it can be overwhelming, like, who am I can't change the world, but every little bit counts. I actually posted something on my community board. And also, guys, check out my community board. Like I said, I am a Reiki healer, so I post a lot of information about Reiki, quantum. Let me be clear, I'm a quantum Reiki healer, right? Because there's a difference. There's a difference. But let me tell you guys a little bit about that. So quantum Reiki healing is a form of healing where you utilize energy to heal people, basically, right? And what I love about quantum Reiki is that Reiki heals you on a cellular level, right? Reiki get down to your DNA. So it gets, and another thing I love about Reiki, quantum Reiki, is that it gets to the trauma. It gets to your trauma points, right? Yeah, that's what I love about it. Like, it gets, because for years I have had such a burden. I've had such a burden for healing for people, right? But, like, from the tough stuff, from the things that, like, really, really hold people back in life. Trauma, basically. Because trauma really changes you as a person. Trauma fragments your energy, right? And those of us that have been traumatized at a young age, we have had fragmented energy for a very, very long time, right? And it really affects our lives, how we make decisions in life, and all of that stuff. So what I love about quantum Reiki is that, good morning, it helps you heal on a cellular level. It actually helps your DNA heal, right? So that it's not a thing of you have to keep healing over and over again. Like, I'm one of those people, I feel like when you heal from a situation, if you truly heal from a situation, then you're not going to go back and pick it up, right? Like, I'm not going to be forever, like, say, for instance, if I'm like, oh my God, I got daddy issues, right? How long am I have daddy issues? Like, when am I get to the point that I'm like, I get over the shit, right? And I realize all people don't have, everybody doesn't have access to healing modalities that actually work, right? So I do understand that. But I think the difference between what I've realized personally in my experience is that the difference between true divine feminines and, say, toxic female archetypes is that once we heal, oh, what is this? Once we heal, once we heal from a situation, then we allow that healing to continue to grow. Then we build upon it, right? We build upon that healing. But I realize that people that never let things go, or they say they let it go and then they go back and they pick it up, like that doesn't, you know, that's not healing. Like, healing is healing. And we shouldn't be continuously going through the same things and going through the same cycles over and over again. Like, we have to put a stop to the pain, right? And I do understand that a lot of people are in pain, like true pain, right? But we have to find a way to end the pain and start the healing. And I don't want to say stay healed, because that don't make sense, right? But I just don't understand how sometimes, like, people seem to go back and pick their stuff back up. So we can't get over things and then go back and pick it up whenever we, you know, like whenever it's convenient for us, or whenever we're, let's talk about it, or whenever we're triggered, because we're all going to be triggered. And I feel like, yeah, you can heal past some stuff and still get triggered, right? But it's like, how are you going to give in to that? Like, you going to go all in and act like act like you always did before you got a little bit better? Or you going to be like, you know what, I'm triggered, so how do I want to handle this situation, right? And that's a major decision, and that's a major difference with people, I realize. So yeah, so with Quantum Reiki, like, we getting down to the down. Like, it's like healing from your fibers of your being, right? And I feel like that's so important, because a lot of us have been traumatized, and a lot of us have gone through, you know what's so deep? Some of us have been traumatized on purpose, right? And I think that is really sad. Some of us, they knew in our childhood that we would be great and amazing. So good morning. So certain people have actually experienced trauma on purpose. Like, people have literally been sent into our lives to traumatize us. So that's why we have children in a foster care system that experience, like, horrifying levels of abuse, right? I realize that certain I want to say spiritual. Certain spiritual figures are put in positions to affect the lives of others, strictly for the purpose of keeping them from coming into their fullest potential spiritually, right? Because they spiritually are a threat to the kingdom of darkness, right? So it's like, if we can get them while they're young, abuse fragments your energy. Abuse of any kind, it starts to fragment your energy. And when your energy is fragmented, you have trouble being comfortable in your skin, like in your own skin. So yeah, so the good thing about energy healing is that it helps you to come back in alignment with your body, get comfortable with being in your skin, right? Because fragmented energy, as you can imagine, like, if something is a whole, right, and then it's like fragmented, if you got this going on, if you got that going on the inside, you know what I mean? Like, it would make it difficult to be at peace in your own skin. So then what we go and do is that we we put ourselves in situations that are like, y'all like that, right? We put ourselves in situations that match how it is that we feel on the inside. We put ourselves in situations that match, excuse my broke nail, how it is that we feel on the inside, right? So it's really important, and I'll be teaching you guys more, and we'll be talking about it. We'll be talking about energy and chakras and all of that kind of stuff, and how those things matter, like how those things like really make a difference in your well-being and your quality of life, basically. I want to help people have a better quality of life with this time that we're here, and I also want people to realize that like it's more than just here, right? Like it's more than just here. Like we actually exist in multi dimensions all at the same damn time, right? So we're gonna get into that, right? So basically my channel is about healing, right? And the ways that God has given us to be able to heal. Which it takes multiple things. It's layers, you know, it's layers. Therapy is good, it serves a purpose, right? But if you I'm a therapist, right? And I just realized that, all right, so this used to be my frustration, and I gotta go. This used to be my frustration. I did not, in my experience, I realized that people didn't, even professionals, damn, I hate to say can fail at what they do, but all right, let me just be honest. Let me just word vomit. How did I used to feel? I used to feel like people didn't do, okay, this is what it is. I feel like people didn't do enough, they didn't know enough, and they didn't apply themselves to study enough to be able to help people the way that they need it. You know what I mean? Like I realized that certain people, they practice one thing, they have one method, and they stick to that, right? But like people need different stuff, you know. And I also found that people can be mismatched with their therapist, right? Like the therapist can be a great therapist, but does she know how to ask the questions to help you like really get to the pain? You know what I mean? So I realized that therapy is great, right? But there's also other modalities that God has put on this planet to be able to really help us heal the way that we need to. So what I love about Reiki is Quantum Reiki is that it heals you on a cellular level, right? So like if your DNA changes, like I'm trying to get in there and change your whole DNA. So if your DNA changes, you literally eradicate the problem at the root. Yo, that's just dope to me. Like that's just so fucking dope to me, right? So yeah, you guys. So of course we ain't always gonna be talking about Quantum Reiki, but yeah, we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. Like I said, I am here to build a community of like-minded individuals. Cause it's hard being a starseed on Earth, especially when you don't know you a starseed. Like what? So yeah, you guys, I gotta go check out. So I love y'all. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. If this video comes up for you and your stream, your recommendations, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, subscribe, you guys, so we can hang out. I can get to know you guys or whatever. And yeah. So you know, so Queen TV shout now. I don't know. I might go live a couple of times today because I am. I don't know. I might go live a little bit later if the sun comes out. Because I will be with my lovely, beautiful, amazing daughter today. So yeah, you guys, I may go live today if we get into some and we get into some adventures. So I love you guys. Even if you see this video after the live. Oh, thank you for my thank you for the like. So just know that I love you guys. Whether you see this now or later. If you like what I have to say, share the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you come back out and hang with me while I'm live again. And yeah, I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon.